Alright guys, so as you can see, I've already put on all my foundation, my powder, my blush, bronzer, all of that. And I've also already done one eye. I'm in a bit of a hurry because I'm going into work in like 10 minutes. So I'm going to try to do this quickly, if that just goes to show you how fast you can actually do it. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing, you're going to go in with a flat shader brush, and this is actually one that came with my Naked 2 palette. You're going to go in there with the color Bootycall. It's kind of like a, ignore my nails, please. It's kind of like a light pink shimmer. It's not very colored at all, but it's a really good base, I think. And we're just going to put that all over the lid just to give it a little bit of color. And I'm still using my webcam, guys, and the funny story about this is well, I'll have to say it later because it's just a long story, but I had a camera and then it was stolen, and I've actually found it, but I still don't have it, if that makes any sense. So I'm still using my webcam, but I'm using the light from outside, and it seems to add a little more light for me so you can actually see a little bit better. But hopefully you can at least just follow along with what I say and still get the idea. Alright, so once we've done that, we're going to take this contouring brush, just like a rounded brush. We're going to go in there with the color Tease. See that one right there? It's like a matte plum color. It also works as a really good base for in your crease. So we're going to go in here in the crease and just kind of go from the outside, work it in a little bit. Try to stay in the crease area though. Try not to go too much above it or below it. Okay. Now that you finish that, we're also going to be using this brush a lot, which is the, it's just a simple blending brush. And you're really going to need to use this quite frequently because with all of these colors, check me, my bangs out of the way. With all of these colors, you're really going to want to make sure you blend it out, otherwise you're going to have really harsh lines. And it just doesn't look as, I don't want to say natural, but as, I don't know, it just doesn't look as good. So I have one of those on hand. I'm going to be using that a lot. Now that we've went in there with Tease in the crease, we're going to go in with this color right here. It's called Busted. It's like a dark, kind of shimmery brown. It's really, really pretty. I'm going to go back in, and we're kind of going to go over what we've already done with Tease here. And just kind of blend that in the crease. And I'm working it over to the mid corner here as well, because we are going for a smoky eye, so you do want to have a little bit of darkness in there. Go back in with that brush and blend, blend, blend. Okay, it's looking good so far. Alright guys, now I'm going to do one of my favorite parts, which really adds the pop to this. We do have some dark colors going on, so we're going to contrast that. So we're going to go in this really pretty gold color right here. It's called Half Baked. It's just a really pretty gold shimmery color. I'm going to take that flat shader brush, go in and just place it on the very center of your lid. Center lid. Try not to go into the crease. Try not to go to the outer corners or inner corners at all. Just focus on that. Just this middle part right here. I'm going with just a little bit more. Just give it just a little bit more color. A little bit more color over there. Okay, and you see I just kind of gave that pop, that little shimmer. Alright, go back in with your blending brush. Blend that out. Okay. Now we're going to take that flat shader brush again. Go back in with Bootycall. And you're going to put that on your inner corner to really make your eyes pop. Just on the inner corner right there. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in with this very fresh color right here. It's called Foxy. It's a very matte, simple cream color. It's not really got a whole lot of color to it at all, which is good because we're going to take that and put that just with our middle finger and put that right under the brow bone, because we have so much shimmer going on the lids that you really want to kind of balance it out. You don't just want to have shimmer everywhere. You want to try to put a little bit of something else extra in there. Okay, so then of course I've dropped my brush. Where are you, blending brush? There you are. And blend. We need to go in there with more colors. We need to go in there with this black color right here. Oops. You see that? It's called Blackout. Go in with just a tad bit of that, and it is very black. So go in there, just focus mostly, really try to stay in that crease. But this is really going to give it that depth that we're looking for, that darkness that we're going for the smoky eye. We've always needed that. See, it just kind of darkened it just a little bit more. And of course, we're going to go back and blend. Blend, blend. So my things keep getting in the way. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go in there with my liquid eyeliner. I'm using Maybelline's waterproof liquid eyeliner. You can use a regular pencil eyeliner. You can use even the blackout. If you go in there with the angle brush, you can use that. I'm going to use this. I like the way it looks. I like to kind of add a little bit of extra something, so I want to go in there with that. I kind of winged it out just a little bit. Now, I'm not the best at this, so try not to make fun of me. You see, you kind of added like a little bit of a wing there. Okay. Now, one of my favorite parts, you go in here. These colors we've been using, go in with this flat angled brush. First, we're going to go in there with Busted, which was that dark shimmer brown color that we used on the crease. Go in here on the very outer corner, on the lower lash line. Kind of try to get that as close to the other line as you can. And line it like that. Just add a little bit of pop right there, okay? And we're going to go in with that. You remember that center color that we used, that half-baked, that really pretty gold color? We're going to take some of that on the same brush and go in with the very center of the lash line. So the very middle, just like we did the very center of the lid, we're going to do the very center of the lash line with that color. It's kind of hard to see on the webcam, but it's really pretty. Okay. And then the last one we're going to go is take that same brush, go in there with the Bootycall. Sorry, my dogs. And then go in there on the very inner corner and blend that in. Okay, and that is all you have to do for the shadows. Now, all that's left is to curl the lashes and put on some mascara. So I'm going to curl my lashes really quick. Hope I'm not late for work. Oh, pushing it. I'm pushing it. Okay. I'm just going with the mascara. I'm using the Maybelline, the Falsies mascara. You probably heard a lot about that if you watch a lot of YouTube videos, but They've also got this new one out. It's a mint green color. It's called Mega Plush. I've heard a lot of good things about that. The only thing I like about this though is that it kind of goes at like a little bit of a curve right there. I like that. It helps me. And I don't know anyone that has an attractive mascara face, so try not to make fun of me. I'm actually going to be using 2 mascaras. This is the one I like to put on first though. And then I kind of like to go through on the bottom, get those little beady lashes. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with Loreal's Voluminous Original. Looks like that. And just, this kind of adds a little bit more volume, I think. Kind of thickens it a little bit, thickens the lashes. The other one separates them really well and lengthens them more. And I think this one adds more volume, so I love it. I love the 2 together, basically. Of course, you can just use 1 or 2 or 3, however many you want to use, but I'm really going for that dark, deep, smoky eye, so I wanted to add a little bit more mascara that way. Okay, guys, well, I don't know if you can see that well, but this is our final look. All I'm going to do is put on a little bit of lip stain. I'm using the Revlon's Just Bitten in the color Passion. Kind of just put some of that on. I don't like to go for a real bold lip because your eyes have so much going on and they are so bold already. You just don't want to put too much on lip, like don't want to use like a red basically or any dark color. Okay, guys, well, this is the final look. Let's take my bangs down. Still don't look that great, but there they go. We're doing a makeup tutorial, right? Alright, guys, so this is the final look, so I hope you all enjoyed. I hope I was of any help to you at all. And if you did like it, please comment, message me, ask me any questions, any other videos that you would like to try. I will definitely try anything that I can. So you guys all have a great day, and I will hopefully see you very soon. Bye!